So I believe there is a hidden quest we can get now. We want to talk to Cindy, who should be behind the Bracer Guild. Not you, but... Yeah, the boat finally left. They sure were a rough bunch, but hey, at least now I can get back to work. There she is, hanging out. Hey there, Cindy. What brings you here? Oh, good day. You wouldn't happen to have some seen Toval today, would you? I did, but I'm afraid he's currently out of town attending to some business. I see. Hannah went live. Did you need something from the guild? It's nothing too important. Well, Toval did leave us in charge of the guild for the day. Oh yeah, and we're right here, so just ask us if you need anything. That's right. Helping others is what the guild does, and that's what we're here for too. Lady Laura, I can't simply ask you to give up your time for my sake. But if you insist, and I suppose... I happen to be looking for some luminous grass, you see. Oh? I can't recall ever hearing of such a plant before. I assume it's well known here in Legram. That's right, it's a rare flower that grows in the surrounding countryside. It has the unusual trait of blooming only on sunny days, and only when the previous day was foggy. Huh. Well, we're in luck. That certainly is unusual. It's not unusual, you know. I guess that makes today an ideal day to go find some, then. That's correct. That's why I made my way to the guild to ask Toval to find some for me. But as you just informed me, he isn't in today. I can't really go out onto the highway on my own because of the monsters. So I'm at a loss at what to do. So, would you be willing to go and gather some for me instead? And do it later. Accept the requesticle. Leave it to us. Really? Thank you so much. I have a pretty good idea as to why you might want it, but allow me to ask. I assume you're planning to make a charm, right? That's correct. A charm? In Legram, when someone you hold dear embarks on a long journey, it's I can't say the word for some reason. It's a tradition, thank you, to make a charm for them. Then you give it to that person to take with them, and it's supposed to bring them good luck. Wow, I'd never heard of any traditions like that. It's a custom that stretches all the way back to the Middle Ages. Oh boy. We're back to zero. It's said it all began when people offered charms to members of the Eisenritter, and as they left for distant battlefields. The ancient battlefield, even. Fascinating. So how is the luminous grass used to make these charms, then? Well, the traditional way has you place one of its petals within the charm itself. Because of how the flowers bloom, people believe they had the power to clear away fog. Because the fog is back! And because of that, the flower came to symbolize victory over chaos. Wow, that's pretty deep. Yeah, that actually sounds like a really cool charm. Have you ever been given one, Laura? I have, actually. Cindy gave me one right before I left for Thor's. Syria and Chloe both gave me one too. I keep them in my desk at the academy. When I look at them, it always makes me feel a little closer to home. That's nice. They're some of my most prized treasures. I'm so pleased to hear you say that. Heh, she really does care for Laura, doesn't she? Indeed. I think we can safely assume so. Back to the luminous grass, though. What exactly does it look like? It's the only flower with white petals that grows around here, so it'll be the easiest way to find it. Ba 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 ba. We're not loving it. They may be rare, but we should be able to find one if we search the Ebel Highway. I've heard they're found more frequently at higher elevations. So I'm guessing we gotta go up to that hill, then. Hill style. Particularly near steep cliffs and the like. Well, with that much information, we ought to be able to find one. Let's start the search while we still have plenty of daylight. We're burning daylight, man. We can't have that. Yeah, time for flower power. Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Good luck. Thanks, General Pepper. Quest Charm of the Eisenritter started. You're more likely to find luminous grasses in areas with higher elevations. I heard that it tends to grow near steep cliffs and the like. I wish you all luck in finding some. Yeah. Alright. So we want to go to Ebel Highway. We're on the highway to hell. We're on the highway to hell. I've been searching everywhere for you two. What have you been doing here? Put a sock in it. We're not telling some dumb girl anything. Yeah, we're having a manly stand-up adventure, so you better step off. Fine, just do what you want. I hope some evil spirit comes and snatches you away. Meh. After all the time I spent searching for you, I can't believe your attitude. Fine, just... Alright. Everybody's unhappy. Beat it, Chloe. You're gonna ruin our big adventure plans hanging around here. How about you shut your trap? Girls like you don't get to tell us what to do, alright?
Ooh, this looks like a good spot.
Shut up. I just noticed Chloe's a child. When we were talking to her the first few times, I thought she was like a maid. I don't even know. I don't know what's going on around here, but either way. Life isn't easy for Chloe, it would seem. Perhaps she's relatively close in age to Julian and Carno. As a fellow admirer of Lady Laura, I'm rather worried about her. Oh, okay. So we want to go out to the highway to hell. So that was an Orbital limousine, huh? That was not exactly the kind of car you expect to see roll into town. I'm a bit worried about the effect a heavy vehicle like that might have on the paving stones and bridges. Guess I'll go have a look for myself. Huh. I imagine they're fine, sir. You old bastard. Ah! Legram is by no means an affluent region, but we can all still live rich, fulfilling lives thanks to Adios and the spirits watching over us. We have no need or desire for anything more. Okay. If you say so, ma'am. Do-do-do-do-do. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba! We're not loving it. Do-do-do. So we want to go to Bubble Highway 2, and it should be right by the entrance there. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba! No, 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 no. Hey, there's somebody over here. Somebody's fishing. But you can't actually fish here. Annabelle? Who the hell? I shall be the one who catches the most elusive of fish. I wonder what it must taste like, drool. I simply can't wait to find out. Where did you come from? But you can't fish here. At least I can't. It's just not allowed. It's just not allowed, sir.
This monster seems dangerous. Be careful.
Quiet you. You don't know me. You don't know the things I've seen. You little bastard from hell. Bubble Highway 2. Da, 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 da. Think it's right over here. Ah, there we go. Oh my, what pretty flowers. They look so clean and white. Are these luminous grass? They are. You can still see beads of dew clinging to them. The sunlight shining through the droplets makes the flowers shine. They're so shiny. Here, allow me. Luminous grass. Alright, we should take this back to Cindy at once. Right. Well, let's not waste time. Stop wasting time, sir. You little punk. Did it? Okay. Luminous grass. A rare type of flower that blooms only immediately after the fog disappears in the ground. Not sure how exactly that works, but okay. So that that woman we saw fishing before actually is part of the
Ooh, that one looks tough.
the other quest. Terra bomb. But first we need to go talk to the one dude at the inn. No, no, no. What are we doing? What are we even doing here, man? Come on now. Knock it off. You're being a jerk. Ba 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 da do do. Footstep style. Welcome back, Lady Laura. I see you managed to find some luminous grass. That we did. Here you go. Laura handed over the luminous grass. Thank you so much. Now all that's left is to make sure the petals won't wither away. I see you're wasting no time. You have a special man in mind, don't you? I hope he returns your feelings. But please don't misunderstand, Lady Laura. I might be making it for a man, but there's no special meaning or underlying reasons there.
Come after me! I'm a man. I'm 40.
I'm just doing this as a way to offer my thanks to him. Your thanks? Might I ask what it is you're thanking him for? Well, you see, Syria and I were out on the highway not long ago. But somehow we ended up quite a distance from the road lamps. And it was just the two of you out there alone? That seems awfully dangerous. It was. As you might imagine, we were beset by monsters. However, one of the disciples of the Xseed school happened to be passing by, and saved us from our predicament. He escorted us both back to town, but as soon as we'd returned, he left for the training hall to resume his practice. So in the end, we didn't really have the chance to thank him properly. Sounds like a pretty cool guy. I like how he departed so gallantly at the end, too. True, it was very dashing, but still. I did feel terrible about not being able to thank him for his selfless deed. Soon after, I learned that the disciples of the Xseed school all one day leave Legram and to return to their homes. So you decided to make a charm for him. Your heart's in the right place and your intentions are noble. I'm sure a disciple of the school would be more than happy to receive what we call the charm of promised victory. Yes, that's exactly it. You understand now, Lady Laura? I'm deeply grateful to him, but you'll forever be the only one in my heart. Elden Ring style. Yes, I think I understand what you're saying perfectly. Do you really think she has no feelings for him, though? Not even a little bit? A maiden's heart holds many unknowable secrets. Oh yes, that reminds me. I've yet to properly thank you for your help, so please take this. Let me get a fairy brooch, which I think we bought earlier, but now we got another one, so that's cool. Did you make this yourself? I did. It's not the same kind of charm, but I put my heart into making it all the same. I wasn't able to make one for everyone, but I hope it'll come in handy on your journey. Oh, this is pretty cute. Thank you very much. Quest Charm of the Eisenritter completed. Thank you very much for the luminous grass. I plan on making the charm with it today. Awesome. Reen style. We agreed to find some luminous grass for Cindy. She needs it to make a charm that traces its origins back to the Eisenritter. Apparently luminous grass isn't grass at all, but a flower that can only be found when the fog clears in this region. People have seen it on Ebel Highway. It's supposed to be more common in areas with higher elevation. We found some luminous grass. Let's get this to Cindy as soon as we can. We gave Cindy the luminous grass. Damn right we did. And it was awesome. It was one of the coolest things that's ever happened in the history of time. So we want to go to the inn and talk to this little punk from hell. I think this also unlocks a new fishing spot, so that's kind of a thing. How you doing? Oh, hello everyone. Have you come along after seeing the request I sent to Tobal? That's right. You're in search of some sort of elusive fish, correct? I am. I feel like I should apologize for asking you guys to help me with a personal request, but are you up for it? If you are, I can share the details with you all right now. Accept the request. You're in luck. Our schedule just happens to have an opening. Ah, thank you very much. Just like the request mentioned, I want you guys to seek out a certain elusive fish for me. It's a peculiar variety of salmon known as gold salmon. Just like the name says, its body has a golden glow, not unlike the look of Goldia itself. That must be an exquisite fish. It sounds rather garish, honestly, but I'd have to see it to judge for myself. Have you ever seen this fish before, Weber? Unfortunately, all I know are what I've heard from the rumors. Bem, who's usually fishing at the back of the inn, is actually the one who told me about it. Its golden color isn't its only distinctive trait either, he said. He mentioned that its flavor is to die for, too. Ooh, now you've got my attention. Huh. I'm afraid I'd be lying if I said I wasn't interested in a taste myself. That's certainly understandable. After hearing so much about it, I wanted nothing more than to try it. I've been bugging Toval about it for quite a while now. Now it seems like, thanks to you, I might finally get a chance to try it. Fishing, huh? I guess bracers even take on jobs like this. That they do. Just ask a Stowe. If this fish is so elusive, then what are the chances that we could even catch one before the day's end? That does seem to be the most obvious issue here. Is it even possible to catch this lake in Lake Abel? Doesn't seem so, unfortunately. Ben mentioned that he did catch several of them here at one point, but he hasn't found one on the end of his line for several decades now. That doesn't exactly inspire confidence, you know. How would we go about catching it then? And where? Well, I've actually received some promising info from Toval that put me back on the trail. He claims he's seen a golden sparkle in a river along the highway several times now. All the sparkle sightings have been in different locations, so... Well, at least that narrows our search to the river. True. It'll be much easier than trying to search the lake would be. We might be able to find it then. I know it won't be easy, but I'd be pleased as punch if you did catch one. But now that I think about it, do you have the right tools for the job? Sure do. I brought my rod with me. Will this work? Let's see what you got here. Reen showed his rod to Wyber. My word! This is the Lake Lord Company's highest grade fishing rod. The gold salmon is supposedly quite a hefty fish, but catching it should be no issue with this. You must have fishing in your blood if you have a rod this nice. I wonder if it'd be possible if you didn't get that far in fishing. Haha, thanks. Allow us to make our way then. Yeah, let's go. Quest a golden catch started. Do. So we want to go back to that bridge where that woman was at. Ba 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 da da da. How you doing? Lord Xseed has achieved unparalleled strength through his training, but he makes use of his great strength mainly for the sake of protecting his people. Some may say that status is the be-all and end-all for a ruling lord, but those of us here just don't agree. We couldn't ask for a better man than Lord Xseed. Can't argue with that. I hear that Lord Xseed left again, this time with Toval accompanying him. I imagine it has something to do with that noble from earlier. However, we'll always place our trust in Lord Xseed, no matter what happens, so please, try not to concern yourselves too much. I'll try to control myself. Ba 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 ba! We're not loving it. How's the hamburgers coming? I asked Chloe to go find Carno, since he still hasn't come home for lunch. I swear that boy gets naughtier by the year. Raising a boy certainly isn't for the faint of heart. Reen style. Bum 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 bum. Honey, I'm home. I tried to get Father Hamilcar to do some work earlier, but he managed to distract me by talking about that noble in town. I bet he doesn't take me seriously because I'm rather new as a sister. That's a shame. I'm walking, because why not, you stupid son of a bitch? Never expected to see Duke Cayenne out here, of all people. Victor's got it rough if he has to deal with a guy like that, I'd wager. Don't you go worrying yourselves about it, though. Just believe in him and focus on the work you have to do. There you go. Septian church style. Also church is chicken. But we've been over that. Do 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 do. Wah wah. Wah 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 wah. Banana banana banana. No 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 no. How's it coming along, Fritz? Ha! Heh, well, what's wrong? Come at me. Come at me, bro. Ha! Ha! Is that all you've got? You tell him. Even if the Master isn't here... No, the Master's many absences are all the more reason we need to support the training hall in this place. I have to purge my mind of distracting thoughts and focus on my training. He can't keep thinking about last night's Oklahoma State game. Did Master Xseed really have to go out on business again? Man, I was hoping he'd be able to come and watch us train. But it sounds like he's as busy as always. I swear, he spends more time away from home than at it. Probably. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Woohoo! Those bodyguards the Duke had with him were rather strange. They didn't strike me as the kind of soldiers you'd expect to accompany the head of such an influential house. Who knows, maybe they weren't even soldiers, probably not. More like hitmen or some such nonsense. Do 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 do. Who on earth does that Duke think he is? Can you believe his rudeness towards Lord Xseed? How dare he? I see Legram's spirit of self-reliance extends right down to the servants. Indeed, that's how it's always been. Butler! I've been tasked with sending out letters to those who wish to remain neutral in the face of the factional disputes. While things may have become rather hectic, do try not to worry. Just keep your chin up and focus on the remainder of your tasks here. Indeed. So, to the highway for one last time. Well, it may not be the last time, but for now at least. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. So we want to go back to that bridge where that woman was fishing, Annabelle? Grapefruit style. Ba 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 ba! We're not loving it. There we go. That shiny golden glow. Drool, I simply can't wait to catch it. Seems like a good spot to fish, but I wasn't expecting someone to be here already. She seems to be an ordinary civilian, and a noble at that. I'm surprised she strayed this far from town. Should we try talking to her? Yeah, might as well. Excuse me, could we talk to you for a moment? Who are you? Wait, I recognize you. You're that military academy student who saved me in my hour of need several months ago. That's why her name seemed familiar. Oh yeah, I think we did meet once before. Oh, so you know her? Yeah, we ran into her while we were out in Keldic on our very first field study. Now I remember. One of our tasks involved delivering a lost wallet to its owner. And it just so happened that the wallet belonged to this lady in front of us. I see. I'm very grateful for what you did for me. Sadly, that wallet has become rather lighter since you returned it to me. Oh. Might we ask what brings you out here? I would have thought that was obvious. I'm trying to catch my dinner, of course. Some may think of fishing as a leisurely hobby, but I would beg to differ. It's proven to be an essential survival skill. I see. I don't remember her being anything like this last time. So what inspired you to come this far out of town to fish? You could have just sat on a dock in Legram, right? She could have, yes. Legram is conveniently situated right on the shores of Lake Ebel, after all. Surely it wasn't necessary to brave the dangers of the highway to come out this far just to fish. Heh, that's where you're wrong, I'm afraid. A first-class angler needs a first-class spot. Easy fishing on the shores of a peaceful lake just wouldn't satisfy me. What is with this woman? She's certainly a unique individual. Aubrey Plaza style. Sounds like you're after something special, if I had to guess. Indeed I am. I've come here seeking the elusive gold salmon. I heard tales of it from a gentleman in Legram by the name of Bem. But he also informed me that it cannot be found in Lake of Ebel, which is what led me to this spot. And sure enough, not long ago, I finally caught a glimpse of a golden glimmer beneath the water surface here. A golden glimmer? That sounds a lot like what Toval said he saw, too. Looks like this must be the spot, then. Heh, I should have known that you would be searching for it, too. Very well, then. Let us compete to see who can catch a gold salmon first. That's not really what I had in mind when we came out here. That aside, we seem to have found our location. True enough. Let's get fishing.
Ooh, this looks like a good spot.
So that unlocks a new fishing spot. Wow.
Now that's a catch.
That was easy enough. Gold salmon. Only 4 more fish to go. 40 space seppa. See-through covered by 75. Impossible! You caught a gold salmon before me? How can this be happening? Heh, now you're making me feel kind of bad about it. Still, thank you very much for telling us about the gold glimmer you saw. We may not have thought to fish here if not for your guidance. Fair play is a necessary element in any competition. Think nothing of it. Besides, I simply paid the price for underestimating you. It was my fault that I lost. I thought my experiences over the past several months had strengthened me, but it seems I still have room to improve. Don't we all? Don't we all, man? And improve I shall, until one day I'm known across the land as the finest angler in all of Erebonia. Well then, I bid you good day. Yeah, more power to you. Well, we can see if we can catch anything else here. Do 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 do. You can catch another golden salmon. That's pretty funny. Especially since in trails...
That's a catch.
In Trails from Zero, you could only catch one. But here, I guess you can keep catching them. And get Space Sepith. Because reasons chocolate chew. Is that a swordtail? That's bullcrap, sir.
Caught one.
Freaking swordtail. You suck, sir. Gold salmon's the one we skipped. Gold salmon. A subspecies of salmon with a glistening gold body. Its appearance symbolizes wealth and good fortune, making it prized by more than just fishermen. It is also said to be delicious, but is so rare that few can confirm this. Heh, Pebble Highway. It's the first rank A. That leaves 4 fish to go. How cool are we? We're like the coolest people that ever lived and such. Except not really. Alright. I thought my experiences over the past several months had strengthened me, but it seems I still have room to improve. And improve I shall, until one day I'm known across the land as the finest angler in all of Erebonia. Erebonia style. Also Ian Riccaboni style. Okay. Do 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 do. So we want to go turn this quest in and then head back to the Bracer Guild, which should end the day, I believe. UPRC is now playing something. I can't see it, but he's playing something. It's probably something terrible, but that's beside the point. Hey there, everyone. Do my eyes deceive me, or is that the legendary gold salmon you have there? Actually, I got 2 of them. Defying all the odds, it actually is. Here you go. Reed handed the gold salmon to Wyber. Oh my, it's so beautiful. I really can't thank you enough. It's even more splendid than in Bem's Tall Tales. Now I can see why people liken its appearance to Goldia, too. So, when are you gonna cook it for us? Really now? Huh, I see you're as curious about its taste as I am. Naturally, I have every intention of sharing the taste of this triumphant catch with all of you. As for how to bring out the finest flavor, river fish tend to be best suited to grilling, so just wait a few minutes while I fire up the grill. Huh, I'm kind of looking forward to this now. It's fish time. And to think, we got some food from one of our morning tasks, too. UPRC style. It feels like we just been stuffing our faces today. Nothing wrong with that. And so it was that with the forks held high, they all dug in and enjoyed the fruits of their labor. Well then, what do you guys think? Where do I even start? Well, the amount of fat was just perfect. Sublime, even. Heh, that's a band. Agreed, I never would have imagined it would taste this exquisite. I'm glad to see my earlier skepticism was wholly unwarranted. It's hard to believe that this was just grilled. Yeah, I didn't even think that you could get a fish this tasty. Huh. Glad you all liked it. Even I was surprised at how delicious it was. Just melts in your mouth, not in your hand. I feel like it's my duty to share it with the rest of the town now. Looks like I'll have to put in another request with Toval. I'm sure he'll gladly accept. Yeah, once he hears about how good it is, he'd have to be crazy to turn down the opportunity. Huh, you said it. Honestly, though, I want to thank you again for all your help. Unfortunately, all I can offer is stock from the store, but please take it. You get 10 fresh herbs, 10 acerbic tomatoes, 10 chitinous shells. Nothing wrong with that. I wish you all the best with the rest of your field study. Thank you. Good day, then. Quest the golden catch completed. Questicle, even. Bum 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 bum. All the quests are done. Weber claims that Toval spotted a gold salmon in a river just off the highway. We should go take a look for ourselves. We arrived at the river only to find that somebody had beaten us there. Even more surprisingly, she challenged us to see who could catch a gold salmon first. We caught a gold salmon. Wyber's gonna be so excited. When we delivered the fish to Wyber, he let us taste some of it. Awesome! Alright. Do. I plan on serving the remaining gold salmon to our new customer. The only question now is whether to grill it or boil it. Haha. Alright. So to the Bracers Guild. We can call it a day. Christmas tree style. Do. Should we head back to the guild and start filing everything away? After you return to the guild to file your reports, the time of day will advance to evening, and the main story will proceed. Return to the guild. 'Cause I'm on the outside, and I'm looking in.